everyone, it's Farah here, your favorite dental hygienist. I hope you guys are all well. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Happy Healthy Smiles. And today we are going to be talking about the 10 most common dental mistakes people make. And we've got Felix with us. I was going to call him Alex. He's going to get mad. So the first mistake people make is they use a wrong toothbrush, or they use an incorrect type of toothpaste that is not meant for them. So by the wrong toothbrush, I mean the head is too large. So instead of being a nice compact head like this, it's larger. So that's going to be very difficult to brush really at the back here where your cheek muscle gets in the way. And also, if you have a narrow arch, the long brush head won't go very easily around that area, or a lot of people have crowded teeth, especially the front area. So compact, small head is better. So in this case, smaller is better, not bigger. And the other thing is people make a mistake is with the bristles. So what they do, a lot of people use the hard bristles or medium. I'd prefer that you use soft. Every dental office, dental professional recommends only soft bristles, is to prevent any gum wear, any gum recession, also to be easy on the enamel. And plus the soft brush takes off plaque just as good, probably even better than a hard brush, because hard bristles not only damage, but they don't bend easily, so the soft bristles can kind of maneuver around the tooth and brush better. Now, in terms of toothpaste, you want to use something that is more suited for you, that's good for your requirements. So if you happen to have a lot of decay, a lot of cavities, so you want to use a fluoride toothpaste, a high percentage of fluoride, that'll help you. If you have sensitive teeth, then you want to use something specifically for sensitive teeth, and avoid anything like a whitening toothpaste, which can be abrasive. And the third thing I want you to do is use a small amount, like a pea size for a toothpaste. Don't put the whole brush all over here filled with toothpaste. You only need a small amount. So that's one. Number two is people are skipping brushing in the evening for some reason. That's a really crucial brushing, because you've eaten all day and you've accumulated plaque, a lot of sugar, a lot of bacteria in there, and it's been growing over the day. And the sooner you get it off, the healthier your gums will be. Plus, you wake up with fresher breath. Otherwise, you're going to have a nasty taste and a pretty awful smelling mouth in the morning. That's not good if you have a partner or a spouse. So don't skip in the evening. And if you want to avoid bleeding gums or any cavities, brush in the evening. Number three is people brush too hard. Very, very common mistake. So people hold it like this. So when you hold it in a fist, you're going to put a lot of pressure on, and it's going to be more aggressive brushing. So let go and just use a 3-finger grip like this. I'm going to just turn it towards me and be very light and gentle. Let the brush do all the work. And if you're very aggressive, especially with the electric toothbrush, you'll see a lot more wear on your enamel. Now with the manual, same thing. No gripping in the fist. You're not having a sword fight. You're going to let go and just use light pressure. Again, the light pressure is healthier, better for your gums. You'll decrease any recession and any enamel wear. Number four is brushing too quickly. It kind of ties in with the brushing hard. So people get like this with a brush and brush very, very hard, 30-40 seconds and done. No, so you've got to brush at least 2 minutes to be able to remove plaque from every area of your mouth. Otherwise, you're definitely leaving some plaque on. So take a deep breath, so relax, lock the bathroom door so nobody can disturb you, and just take your time and take care of your mouth. Now, number five is very common. I hear a lot of excuses is people don't floss, or if they do floss, they floss incorrectly. So what I want you to do is maybe have it on your calendar as a reminder to floss. It really helps get a fresher breath, fresher mouth, reduces plaque quite a bit. About 40% of your cleaning is actually flossing. It's not something extra you're doing, but you're getting between right in here and between the teeth, especially the back, any food that's stuck in, and bacteria, and especially at the front. And listen, I've gone sometimes with spinach in between my teeth, kind of embarrassing. So make sure you brush and floss every single night. Now, number 6 is a common mistake I see with especially electric toothbrushing, and that is people are using incorrect technique of brushing. So this is what I see with the electric toothbrush. Back and forth, up and down, and circle. This electric brush is already doing the job, so all you need to do is guide it. You hold it a light grip, go right around where the teeth and gums meet, one tooth at a time. So this is the Oral-B, or any brush that has a round circle head. You want to be using it slowly, one tooth at a time, very, very gently. Now, with the sonic or any brush, electric brush with this kind of a rectangle head, you want to place it about a 45-degree angle. I don't know if I can get it right here, and then just slowly move. So no back and forth, no up and down. Just let the brush do the work and just guide it along. Very, very simple, very easy. So before we go to number 7, I just want to go over number 5. I forgot to mention about the technique of flossing is super important, and which I see a lot of people doing incorrectly, is what they're doing is sawing the gum. So remember, you're not cutting off a branch off a tree. What you want to do is put the floss between the teeth and go up and down. First of all, that's going to remove a lot more food debris and a lot more plaque. And if you go back and forth, that's going to damage your gums, cause a little bit of bleeding, and irritate the gums. So important is make sure you have correct technique or form of your flossing. Now let's go to number 7. So this is a lot of people miss, brushing right around the gum line. So right where the teeth meet, right back where the wisdom teeth are on your second molars, and on the inside, very common, especially where the tongue gets in the way, right in between, right here and right in here. So make sure you go all the way at the back on the insides and feel it with your tongue. If it doesn't feel nice and smooth, that means you need to go back, brush again till it feels all that fuzziness, that plaque is off. Now, number 8 is people don't change the brush often enough. It's so common mistake, and even with the electric, you don't remove the head. And what happens is the bristles get softer and they splay open. So I've seen toothbrushes where the bristles are all wide open. It's like the Moses part of the Red Sea. So make sure you brush with a fresh brush and good bristles. Otherwise, you're going to be brushing very aggressively because you think it's not doing a good job. It's really the brush needs to be changed. Now, number 9 is brushing right after a meal. I know people want to brush, and which is great, but you've got to wait about 30 to 40 minutes, especially if you've eaten something very acidic or you've had a lot of alcohol, especially wine is very acidic. What that does is softens the enamel a bit, so you have to wait till the enamel remineralizes before you can go ahead and brush. So this way you won't do any harm. Number 10, we should get a drum roll. It's a very common mistake is people don't go often enough for a cleaning or a dental checkup. Super, super important. And I know it's tough sometimes if you can't afford it or if you don't have coverage, but at least minimum once or twice a year, if you can go for checkups and see how everything is, if anything needs to be looked after, especially if you're a smoker. We can check for oral cancer. We check regularly for everyone, oral cancer. We check also if there's any gum disease, if you're losing any bone level. We're checking for decay. So anything that starts off small is much better. Actually, I've seen cavities that are really large and people have no ideas they've had a cavity because it doesn't hurt. So don't assume because it doesn't hurt that everything's okay. Now, all these things are great prevention because you want to have a beautiful smile and really clean teeth and healthy teeth and mouth, because your overall body is healthier when your mouth is healthy. So what you can do is pick one or two things from these 10 mistakes people usually make. Start off with one or two things instead of being overwhelmed. Oh, I've got to do all these things right now. So why don't you start, maybe if you're skipping brushing at night, why don't you work on that, or work on flossing. That's really important. Now, all these things will help prevent bleeding gums, help prevent gingivitis, prevent decay, freshen breath up, and also less chance of inflammation. And plus, with all that plaque removed, you're going to notice your teeth will look whiter, your smile's going to be brighter, you'll give you more confidence, and you'll have a much easier time at the dental office when you go. So I hope this helps, and please leave me any comments or any questions you have, and please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Happy Healthy Smiles. Take care and see you next time soon. Bye.
Keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you